Today we will start the remaining topics of spreadsheet, that is working with formulas. How generally we work with formulas in the spreadsheet using cells. That part we will see now. On completion of this period, we will be able to understand, we will be able to know the procedure to import worksheet from other workbooks, to know the procedure to enter, edit, delete formula, to know the procedure for printing of a worksheet, to know the printing of procedure for printing of a worksheet. So these are the how to import the worksheet from other workbooks, to procedure to enter, edit, delete formula, know the procedure for printing of a worksheet. These are the topics then we cover. In the previous, if we recap the previous what we have discussed in the previous class, the procedure to change the width of the cells, the procedure to change the height of the cells, the procedure to change to different workbooks, we have covered in the previous class. What we have covered in the previous class is the procedure to change the width of the cells, the procedure to change the height of the cells, the procedure to change to jump to different workbooks. These are the topics we have covered. So how we have covered those topics? Generally, we can see this procedure to change the width of the cells. That's what now. The procedure to change the width of the cells, the procedure to change height of the cells, the procedure to jump to different workbooks. So this way we have generally we can change the width of the cells by using a below scale. Alternate method to change the width of the cells. This way we have format using format, or this way we can change the stuff. This is the another way to change the column width by using data entry in the field of the column width. We can change. The procedure to change the height of the cells. Select row. This way we have tried to change the height of the cell. This way. Another alternate method to change the height of the cell. Format row height. Enter the required size. Click on OK. So yesterday we have seen the frequently asked questions as this. Now we will see the remaining topics. Procedure to import worksheet among workbooks. How generally it happens. Import of worksheets means moving or copying them between workbooks. Procedure: create two workbooks, book 1, book 2 and sheet 1, sheets in each, sheet 1, sheet 2. Suppose you want to copy or move sheet 1 of book 1 to book and place it before sheet 1. Open book 1 and select sheet 1 and right click pop-up menu appears. Click move or copy option in the pop-up menu move or copy dialog box appears. Select book 2 from to book 2 combo box before sheet dialog box appears. Select sheet 1, click OK button to move sheet 1 of book 1 before sheet 1 of book 2. Or check the checkbox, create a copy and click OK button. Not sheet copies, then moves cannot be undone. Example, try to import worksheets from different workbooks. If you observe this screenshot, you can understand how it happens actually. So for example, if you have two samples of worksheets that Excel workbooks, workbook 1 and workbook 2, here we have data and here we have another data. So if you want to copy the sheet 1 of this particular one, more copy before sheet 1 or sheet 2 before sheet 2, okay, not create a copy. What happened actually, the sample here on one sheet extra sheet happened. If you want to move or copy this to book a new Microsoft book, create a copy. Then before sheet 2, if you want, before sheet 1, if you want, before sheet 3, if you want, here this can happen. This is the way here we have copied the data and we have pasted the data. We want to remove this particularly. We want to remove this. We can remove this particular stuff by showing sample here. Delete. So sheet 1 we have data. This is the sheet 1. Here we have the data and the new Microsoft sample also same data. That's how it happens actually. So with in that way we can move or copy the sheet 1 to another workbook sheet 2. So this is the how we have done here now. See the options available here. Create a copy. So that way we have copied that here sheet 1 before to sheet 2 sheet 2 here. In that way, we can transfer the sheet 1 to sheet 2 here. That way, options were provided here. Procedure, now the procedure to enter the formula with the functions. Click the formula bar or cell in which formula to be entered. Type equal to sign, enter the formula, press enter key. So this way we can enter the formula, addition, subtraction, like that. If you want to enter, you want to sum the data of this particular stuff, here we can write the formula as below. If we want to write the formula, we can press sum, then it will write the formula. So if you see here, it is equal to sum equal to e to e4. This is a formula. So this is the actual system has written automatically. But this formula we can write on our own. This way we have written the formulas. So if you see the screen, enter the another formula, select the formula bar, type the formula, formula appears in the current cell, drag up the range of the cells where you want the formula to be copied. Next, the example slide to enter the formula into range of cells. Please go through the screen for some time. In that way, example we have seen to enter the formula into a range of cells. The procedure in that way we have seen the procedure to edit the formula. In that way, we can do procedure to move or copy the formula. Select the cell which contains the formula, go to edit the copy, go to the required cell to copy, press Ctrl V, go to edit paste. Example slide to move or copy the formula. This is the slide to move the copy or formula. It means if you want to copy the same formula here also, this we can do, copy the formula. In that way, we can copy and paste the formulas also. So this is how generally we paste the formulas. In that way, we can have the data of formatting of say, formulas. Select the cells that contains the formulas. Press delete key. We can delete the example slide to print a worksheet. In the worksheet, from the file menu, select the print option. Here we can have print dialog box. Like that, we can print the how to print the particular print options. Here, our print preview option is there. In the same way, you can have print option, print dialog. So this way, we can have print option. Print dialog box. So here we have different options for printing. That way we can have printing options. Generally it happens like this print dialog box. Through this dialog box you can print a procedure to print a worksheet. This is the procedure to print a worksheet. Choose the printer and change the properties if necessary. Specify the range of pages. Specify the selected area or active sheets or entire workbook to be printed. Specify number of copies to be printed required. Press the preview to see how the hard copy prepares if required. Click on OK. User gets hard copy. In this we have summary. We have discussed about the procedure to import worksheet from different workbooks. The procedure to enter the formula with functions. The procedure for printing of a worksheet. Frequently asked questions are these. Explain the procedure to print the worksheet, explain the procedure to enter the formula, and what is the sign is placed in formula bar to enter formula. So here this is equal to sign placed in the formula bar to enter formula. Assignment, as assignment we can have prepare the two worksheet using formulas in two different workbooks and import the worksheet from one work to another workbook. And take a print out of one of the worksheets prepared above. This is the assignment we can have. Thank you one and all. So in this session we have discussed all that stuff, how to print and how to prepare two worksheets and how to copy from formulas to one sheet to another sheet, and how to copy the one sheet to another workbook. So these are the options we have seen here today. Thank you one and all.